We're now looking at the work of Benoit Goupy, a French artist who came to Holland about 6 years ago. The work he makes in the beginning was more like an intervention, and what we see now in the collection are more tangible objects. But what's most interesting in his work, he's actually very interested in the moment that some substance turns into another type of substance. So he looks at buildings and he sees that there's light, heat, electricity, water, condensation, but it's not always visible. In order for it to become visible, it needs a trigger, and the trigger is a human person, a human body. He worked with that concept to create objects that work with sensors, and when he senses someone coming towards them, they turn on and something happens. In this work Vanish, for example, we see a box which closely resembles the peach of a skin, and on the outer skin of this flesh we see a word appearing. The word is vanish. It's built up of frost, which is produced because of a cooling element which is triggered by human presence. As we stand here, the word vanish appears with a thin layer of frost on the outside, and when we leave, it slowly melts. That state where it changes from frozen to water, he finds most interesting, and once we've gone, we'll notice. So has the word vanish. But he's not always working with cooling elements. He's also made a number of artworks where he works with the heat elements. It ranges from words that are created with heat elements under the surface of the outer part of a wall. But sometimes he wants to let it come through. So sometimes it may burn through, and other times he puts it on the outside. In his work Dispersion, in French dispersion, we're confronted with some heating elements which are on the outside surface of the skin of this panel. As we come closer, bringing with us our physical human body heat, we are met by the heat that is dispersed from his artwork. And as we leave the space, this heat also disperses through the space.